Hi guys, Pablo back with another video. Today we are in the municipality of Santo Adriano in Asturias, north of Spain, where we are going to start a hike. It is very popular in this area. It is the Xanas Gorge Trail and we are going to start it now. Well, this is a linear trail and it is very easy to hike and to follow. Its starting point is located in the Xanas Picnic Area and it finishes in a village called Pedroveya, belonging to the municipality of Quirós in Asturias, north of Spain. The hike has very little elevation gain, around 400 meters, and covers a distance of around 4 kilometers one way. Remember that since this is a linear trail, you will end up walking 8 kilometers by the time you reach the car. The average time to complete the trail is 4 hours approximately. Well, the sign you see over there is pretty much saying, please do not feed the dogs. The dogs are very well taken care of, thank you very much. Well, this hike is the result of a failed project, which intended to build a road to link the villages of Pedroveya and Osango with the Trubia Valley. The project, as I say, was unsuccessful, but we have been left with this beautiful trail that, by the way, reminds me very much indeed of the Cares Trail, which we had the chance to visit some time ago. In addition, there is a very interesting thing. You will be able to observe in some points of the hike marks that have probably been left by the holes used to dynamite the rocky walls. This hike consists of two clearly differentiated parts. The first one, which covers a distance of around 2 kilometers, passes through a gorge named after a mythological creature locally known as Xana, which is basically a water nymph. I must say that this section of the trail is not recommended for people suffering from vertigo. I mention this because there are certain portions of the trail which are narrow and have quite a drop, 90 meters at some points. This means that if you suffer from vertigo, this trail is probably not for you. The second part of the trail is totally different but equally beautiful. It is a forest area where the Xanas stream flows, very green and pleasant to visit. You could possibly even have a bath in the river, if weather permits, of course. You will see in a few minutes that the place is unbelievable. Well, once we reach this tunnel, the last one by the way, we have walked a distance of 2 kilometers more or less, and we leave behind the Xanas Gorge. At this point we enter into a part of the trail that passes through a spectacular forest area. This bridge, called San Adriano Bridge, marks two important things about the hike. The first one is that we are about to finish the trail. There are around 600 to 700 meters left, so we are very close indeed. The second thing is that very soon we will pass through a couple of very short but steep sections of the trail, so we have to take it easy. When I say short sections, I mean that they are just a few meters of length, easy to conquer, and with no difficulty whatsoever, even if you are not fit. ¿Será este el perro al que se refería el cartel que vimos al principio de la ruta? Well guys, we arrived to the end of the trail. We are in Pedroveya, so we are going to have a little rest and then start the journey back to the car, following exactly the same path we followed to get to this point. And during the way out, I will talk to you a little bit about the trail and give you a few tips before I say goodbye. Well, this trail, I have to say, is gorgeous. It consists of two very different parts. On one hand, we have the gorge, which in my opinion is similar to the Cares Gorge Trail, although much shorter and hence easier to walk. On the other hand, we have a second part, which is a forest area similar to the ones we find in wet areas of Asturias, like, for instance, Taramundi, with a lot of green, a river, full of ferns, moss, etc. Concerning the logistics of the trail, just to emphasize that this is not a hike for people suffering from vertigo. There are narrow parts of the trail where you can see a huge drop and can make you have a hard time if you don't like heights. Another thing very important to mention is that you can hike this one with children, but I strongly encourage you to walk the section of the gorge holding your little ones by the hand. This is a very important point because a child running around may accidentally get too close to the border of the path and something could happen that should not happen. So I insist, please walk this part of the trail holding hands. Next, I would like to mention that the gorge section has portions where you can find ropes attached to the walls. They can obviously be used if you feel like you need more stability, but quite frankly, I did not feel like they were needed at all. Finally, I would like to suggest that if you are planning to visit this trail, it is better if you reach the starting point early in the morning. This way, you may have no problem whatsoever to find a parking space. This is especially true during the summer months. Remember, this hike is very popular and attracts a lot of people. In any case, this is it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if that is the case, please do not forget to subscribe, like and share. Have a great day and see you in the next one. Take care and happy hiking.